We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jonathan Holder, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Three and 0 now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Boy, that is nowhere near the strike zone as it's all the way to the backstop and a 4-pitch walk.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
In now is Anthony Rendon. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And a ball 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. A 1-1.
Hey.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Gerrit Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Gerrit Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off ball four, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Ohtani aboard here at first with nobody out. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. His career line against Gerrit Cole. He's gone 5 for 13. 3-0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
A 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Throw down to third.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball one. None out, runners at first and second. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So first and second with one man gone. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. From the belt, the pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
The left fielder, number 8.
Justin Upton the next to hit.
Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
One strike now from Cole. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. A 1-1 now to Upton.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
2-1. Here it is.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And this one gets away.
That is fifth. The second baseman.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. From the belt, the pitch.
Count 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3-1 to him now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
He froze him on the fastball there. David Fletcher is the second out of the opening frame. So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. From the stretch. Comes set. The 0-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Snap throw to third. Not in time. 3-1. Brian Goodwin would be next. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. And now for the Angels, Brian Goodwin. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. From the stretch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that... We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here. Here now is Trey Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Washington, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
7 o'clock.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Two and 1 the count to Trey Turner. Two and 2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1 and 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in now, Starlin Castro. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hey. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. On, he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Coming in on it is Eaton, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.